Hey guys, you're here for infinite buffs for insane melee damage. This was found by ehroar. It's possible to do over 1 million damage in one melee. And not only that, but you can have multiple of those melees in a row, soloing pretty much any boss in the game. Exotics with timers and damage stacks seem to have an exploit. That means you can have infinite wormgod caress with max stacks or infinite winter's guile. You can even store the buffs for later, allowing you easy control on buff stacking. This has been more popular recently with the ability to solo Riven on Titan. This is now even easier. Let's start with the Warlock. Winter's Guile buffs damage on melee kills. Getting 5 kills maxes this buff. The buff only lasts for 5 seconds though. To have that buff last forever, simply remove the armor piece and put it back on. These clips are on Xbox X with SSD, so it is possible to work on all platforms. This keeps all of the damage stacks you have with no timer. The next time you get a melee kill, the buff will reappear. It will show you at 1 stack, but you're still doing max damage. To keep your max stacks, just take off the armor piece and put it back on again. This means you can keep using the max damage as long as you want. But you can also store your stacks. Say you want to keep getting melee kills, but you don't want to worry about switching armor. Just take off the exotic. Get as many melee kills as you want, and when you want that buff back, put the exotic back on. It will retain all of your damage stacks that you had saved up. Quick summary. To have infinite time, every time you get a melee kill, switch off and on the exotic. To store the damage for later, switch off of the exotic. Then comes stacking. An easy buff is 1-2 punch shotguns. Shoot a big fella and then melee for more damage. If you kill him, just switch off and on the exotic before the timer runs out. This is your infinite damage buff. Then comes the big boy damage. On Titan, you can do this with wormgod caress. Same premise, but you can also stack syntheseps. Just switch off wormgod to store it and put on syntheseps. The syntheseps buff lasts even after you take it off. Then use the Telesto and grenade it for 3 times roaring flames, or get 3 ability kills. Then switch to your stored wormgod. Now you have all 3 buffs at once. Then combine 1-2 punch for over 1 million damage on any non-boss enemy. On bosses, it's really close to 1 million, even if there is a display bug. To boost that number even higher, debuff the enemy. Now we're talking 1 million damage, whether that's tether, tractor cannon, melting point, or whatever. Wait for solar singe and brawler modifiers for even more damage. You could literally one-shot Savathun in her throne world with this build. If you change zones or die, this glitch goes away, so only do it in the area you intend to use it.
Cheese forever, Guardian!